be like Philly. Oh, it's come out like this. Yeah, I'm gonna come out like this. What do you guys think?
No, they're too high still.
What do you put on your pizza?
Nothing, just a crust.
I tell him no crust, just give me the tomato.
Ham, pineapple, pepperoni. With some ranch?
Nah, me, tuna and pineapple.
And with boya.
Like,
Tomate.
Came from another commission shop. Gives it did some work to it. They shorted something out in the system. Right now we have one of our main tech log in and fully scan the car.
This is a beautiful car. What kind of car is it?
BMW G82. Like the satin black. It's a nice ass car, but screen is just all black. So it's just like has like a BMW. It won't switch from there.
To show like the Apple
like
Music,
the radio, the
navigation and all that.
yeah.
And is this like a easy fix or what do you think?
No, because we gotta like chase down like everything that the other shop did. We don't know what's going on with this, so it's just kind of like a maze that you kind of gotta figure out where it is.
G82 S58. This one's getting equipped with our E55 custom tune. We did the first couple pulls right off the bat. I believe it made about 720 wheel. Second pull, it made up north of 730 wheel, but we want to be right around 740 to 760. So we're gonna keep pushing this one a little more.
This is your car?
It's my best friend's car. So he pretty much gave me the car in a blank check. And he told me I could do whatever I want to. He loved my G80 and he's like, hey, I really want you to do something to my G82. So he's like, here's a car and here's a blank check. Just do whatever you want. So, yeah, our car came out sick. Excited to drive it, hear it.
It is drizzling a little bit. You guys don't know, like, this guy builds all types of BMWs.
I have every M3 right now except the F80 M3.
What's your favorite car that you have?
E30, still till today my childhood dream car. Everybody growing up has like the Lamborghini Gallardo. They'll have like a Ferrari or something on the wall. For me, it's always been the E30. I love all analog cars. Like, don't get me wrong, new technology is cool, but analog is still amazing to me.
Yeah, it's raw.
Yeah, it's just raw and it's just like you can feel the road.
And even cars back then didn't have like such thing as traction control too, which is a huge thing that these cars have. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
How much did it make? 759.
Oh, Sandor, that story? And who reposted it?
Gotta have the sound of a freight.
Oh, that's Chaka. This right here is the 09 Honda Civic. La tropita, ¿cuánto le valió? 5,000? There's a whole car right here. He has insurance on it. Wow. He needs to register it and everything. His speaker, his Cartier bracelet, ex-Doptronic. Brand new is like 15, 16,000.
15,000 para esto?
Yeah, brand
¿Y
new.
por qué es el valor tan alto así?
Because of that thing. Just because of that snap-on. You're paying for the name, not paying for the product. It could say Milwaukee, you're still going to want the snap-on.
What was the inspiration behind like how you put this car together?
Pretty much did the full 700 plus. What's that one called?
700 plus, so like 740, 750, but this one's on a flex fuel. Normally we just do an E50, my boy right here.
So my friend is he's not a super car guy. He loves cars. I want him to be like, have the convenience of like, if he doesn't have E85 around his house, he can like just flash it real quick and be on his way.
Here we have a 2020 Dodge Charger GT. We are replacing the bumper. Right now we already shoot the sealer on it, and this color is gonna be a candy color. The color is PRV, like a candy. And right now I already shoot the sealer, and it's ready drying to shoot the paint. Color is velvet red.
Just let me know so that way I could start putting it back together, making it look like nothing ever happened. That way the dealer doesn't question anything. So we came to a conclusion that the fuses were good, a couple of the modules were good, but the head unit module is bad. The next step will pretty much be removing dashboard, checking good on the module, making sure everything works perfectly on it. However, if there's something wrong with it, so we'll just swap it to a new one, calibrate, code the new one, and we should be good.
What'd you do in Japan?
Traveling around, enjoying life. That's what life's about, man. You work hard and you gotta explore the world and see what else is out there.
How was the car scene out there?
There's nothing like Japan. People are just nice. A Japanese guy will sit at the train station, help me get on the train, and miss their train. And it's like you go to the bus stop in downtown LA, hey, how do you get in the bar? Tell you to screw off or something. Car community is amazing. I was out there with Moontech and like a bunch of different companies and just open arms. Hey, come check out the cars. Let's go drive.
What's the coolest car that you drove while out there?
It's R34 GTR driving up by Mount Fuji.
Keep in mind, these are right-hand drive cars. It's completely different. You're on this side, not on that side.
How was the experience of driving on the right-hand side compared to being obviously?
At first, it was like really, really annoying. It was like when we were driving the Canyon, it was like I was on the wrong side. And she was like, "Yeah, go up, get on the other side." And I was like, "Oh shoot!" I'm like, "I'm gonna crash." I even got a headache, and I was like, "Why am I on the wrong side?"
The sealer is dry, is ready to spray the paint. Say it takes 2 coats, but this is the first one. I'm gonna let it dry so I can shoot the next one.
What made you want to get an M2?
I always wanted an M2.
What'd you get done to it?
It's just downpipe, exhaust, stage 1, and carbon hood, carbon XST. Downpipe, the Valvetronic exhaust, Wheels.
How much do you think you put in, like, into your car in total?
So far, probably around 6,000.
What do you do?
I work for a heavy equipment company. Industrial sweepers, scrubbers, which vehicles, stuff like that.
How much should go run, bro? Because in this.
Oh, what? Like a scrubber? Yeah. You can like we could get like a little one in here for like 15,000 maybe.
They get expensive, bro.
But yeah, we have a
Oh, so it's like the one you drive around and like
small one. The walk behind, the cheapest is like 10 to 15, I think.
walk behind you.
Yeah, it's like you walk around and scrub, and then we got like a big one that you actually ride. That goes for like
I think.
Wait, 100
yeah, like 100 grand. Yeah.
for a floor cleaner?
For a floor scrubber, yeah, or sweeper. Yeah.
Man, get the mob, bro.
Crazy. Like when I started, I was like, ain't nobody gonna buy these things, and then I go now, and I'm like, oh, they want 2, they want 3, they want 4.
But this is a spray outside house, so you can see on the panel of the car that is already done.
What is that you're spraying?
Prep all. It's just like, it looks like clear. You make it look more wet, so you can see the color more, but it's gonna dry by itself. Right here, if you can see with the light, there's lighter, darker. That's 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats, right? So if I see with the panel, I just picked the middle one, so it looks more even to the car. So right now the bumper see ready has 1 candy coat, so this is the last one. After this coat, I'm gonna let it flash like for 15 minutes, and it's gonna be ready for clear. Because the candy is under the clear coat.
Best friend, he's an online gambler. He's a 21-year-old multi-millionaire that's like a gambler.
Where does he gamble?
He used to gamble for like different gambling companies. I can't say the names. He owns his own gambling company now. Pretty much just told me to go crazy, man. And the car used to be wrapped in the gambling company name. It was British Racing Green, which is like kind of like the color that color. But it just looked tacky. I did the grills, carbon lid, carbon scoop. I paint matched everything. This is the way the G80 should have came from factory from BMW personally. I think it should have came with all this color match. Like, don't get me wrong, black is cool, right? To each their own, but color match looks super clean. And I did the wheels, fishbowl, man. You see, I love how they didn't put tin on this part either.
Do you like fish bowls?
Like, no sporty car and stuff like that should have tin on it, unless like, I mean, if it's your daily, I get it. Beautiful red interior, why would you want to have tin? You want to see the interior, you know?
You talked about how your friend, he gambles and he's a multi-millionaire?
The last December, he randomly called me once. He's like, hey, listen, like, what are you doing this weekend? I said, nothing. He's like, hey, let's go to Texas. He bought a Lamborghini SV and we drove it back together.
How's it sound?
Sounds good. Yeah, it's way louder. He was 20 at the time and I was 25. So he was 20 years old buying an SV. I known him since he was 18, so just being able to see him from, he used to have a Camaro SS, and now he's got like Lamborghini SV, Lamborghini Urus. He's been gambling since he was legally 18.
With crypto, he gambled or what?
Yeah, crypto. Everything's crypto.
So how big of a market is that, like crypto gambling? Is it a multi-billion-dollar industry?
It's insane. It's like, the amounts that he's told me is like, it's a lot of money, bro. Like, to me, it's so crazy that there's so much money in that gambling industry.
Honestly, estoy oyendo. No te asustes, güey. It's just a roller coaster. Jeez.
So for full power, it has to be traction control off and with all those.
Yeah, right now traction is fully off. Güey, nos matas a los dos, güey. No vas a
Dale, no pasa nada. Damn, jeez, you can feel it. Damn.
You fucking kidnap me, dog. Get me out of here. There. We call it customs.
What'd you think?
No, it's alright. It's not good enough. Let's make sure you get the full break in. You good or no?
Oh, kill it.
This was like, ah! Just scary in the rain. So even neighbor, when he was driving, I was like, oh. Neighbor that we have right there, he's like, I'm pretty sure he's in the car capture. Blame him. He's the one that said it to do it. Oh, wait, bro. He's like, hey, well, stand right here. I said, you sure?
I believe it, bro. I believe
sure
it.
you said you sure?
1,000,000% believe it.
Are you big into watches?
I love watching, bro.
What is your dream watch?
I think I have my dream watch.
Really? What
Got
is
an
it?
AP Safari. I bought it for myself as my 26th birthday present. I bought my first ever Rolex when I was 21. I bought a Submariner, like a black sub, which I still have till today. And then after that was a James Cameron. Watches are an amazing investment as long as you buy the right watches. You're better off buying like just a normal Datejust instead of buying like a bust down Datejust.
Is there another watch that you have like on your list?
I think it'd just be the same one, but with the stainless steel bracelet, because this one has a plastic bracelet. Not really, bro. I mean, this is like already like a 25 grand watch. What more do you want? I think people buy like Richard Millie's and stuff, which is, respect to them if they want to buy that. Too much money for a watch, in my opinion,
What's the coolest watch you've ever seen in person?
My friend has a Tiffany blue Jacob and Copatec. It's like a $500,000 watch and like that. Crazier part was that he's just wearing it blankly in Mexico, and we're just like having a good time, and homie just having $500,000 on his wrist.
So what does someone do to be able to get like a $500,000 watch?
He owns a bunch of different businesses, like oil companies, gas stations, a bunch of different stuff. But I think every person is different, you know. You can,
Sure.
there's many ways to make different kind of money. Like, you know, nowadays people make a lot of money off social media. For me, I do concrete, so I make money off concrete construction. So, you know, you can make a lot of money in any kind of business. It just depends how much effort you want to put into it.
How long have you been doing concrete for?
I started doing concrete when I was straight out of high school, so 17 years old. My pops was like, either you go to college or you learn the trade. But I went to school for like a year. I went to learn real estate. I was like, this ain't for me, bro. I gotta want this. So I pretty much left that, and I learned doing concrete. I got my contractor license like about 4 years ago. And ever since I got my license, pretty much the work just blew up, and just been everything I've always wanted my whole life. I've just been able to achieve all through construction, which is many people don't hear that. Oh, you made money off construction. Like, no, like that's how I did it. You know, you can make a lot of money off construction.
That you have a friend who's a multimillionaire at a very young age off of gambling. You said you have a friend who owns a bunch of businesses. He's in Mexico with a $500,000 watch. How important is it to have the right group of people around you?
I think it's very important. It's like a saying my dad would say, especially if you hang out with dumbasses, you're gonna become a dumbass. If you hang out with proper people, you become a proper person, because you'll be inspired off of them. When I bought my first Porsche, when I was 19 years old. That pretty much opened my mind to like a different world of car people. That was at BMWs. People that drive Porsches, if you can see, they're older people. I was like, damn, like that guy's house is insane. He's accomplished this. So it like kind of inspires you like to get to the next level. I think a big thing is that surround yourself with people that really want the goal you want next. I think that's a really big thing. And a number one thing probably out of everything is probably just keep God first. You know, I think that's the number one thing in whole life. If you don't put God in the center of your life, everything, all of this other stuff is useless. That's how I look at it, and I feel like that's why I've been able to build success, and that's why my friends been able to build success, because they put God first in every aspect of your life. Yeah, that's the most important thing you can do in any aspect, you know?
Is that how you paid?
For PQ, you know, in Mexican culture, twos is good luck.
This is the most shoes I've ever seen in my life, sir. Shout out to the homies, man.